Alright, so in this video we'll be building the homepage for our website. And the homepage is really important because that's usually where most of your traffic will land on, and you have to capture their attention. So it is really important. So there's a few important parts when it comes to your homepage, and in any page in general, it's the top part. We call it above the fold. So this is the first thing that anybody would see. And after that, there is more information. And the general idea of any page, not just the home page, is first to capture the attention of the visitor. So this is what this top block, the hero block, is about. So you have to capture the attention of the user. And after that is about building the trust with that user. So first you capture it, and then you build the trust with the other sections of your homepage and the general other pages of your website. So let's talk first about this capture of attention, because you have very little time to do that. So that's the top part. And depending on what kind of a business you have, that's basically a headline and a description with some kind of call to action. That's usually how most websites are going. So we have to have a very catchy headline that explains, and think of it as a user. When you visit and you target a specific market, of people, when they visit, what exactly do you want you to see when you look for a solution for your problem in that area? So type some kind of a headline that exactly outlines what exactly you do, and some description after that explaining a bit more in details, again supporting that statement. And then of course a call to action. What kind of a call to action, what kind of an action do you want the user to take when they click on the button? So for example, let's say that we are building, and in this example we'll be building, let's say, a yoga type of a studio. And what is the idea of our business in that example will be to schedule a training, for example. But your business can be with another goal, maybe to somebody to submit a form, to do a call, to purchase a product. So depending on what that goal is, that will determine what kind of a call to action we'll have and what kind of a page in general. So if you haven't done that, please check our first video where we discuss exactly goals. So we have a top section, and this is very standard looks of such section. But if you don't like it, if you want to make something different, you can absolutely do that. And when you click on add block between two sections, you see all sorts of different designs that we already made for you. You don't have to build those things. They're already made, designed, and they look awesome. So just use them and slightly modify them. And let's say that you want to have, so here you have all sorts of different options. So just pick the one that suits what exactly you're trying to say. And let's say that you want to have something more with a video. Maybe you want to have a video of your business as part of your whole thing. So here we have one with a video. You can also check out the video section, and there you can see other options as well. So let's say this one looks pretty cool for a video type of a top hero section. So you can just add it into the page, and as you can see, it already is predefined, pre-designed, so you don't really have to do anything, just start modifying it. So this section, if you don't want to use it, simply you can hide it. Maybe you want to use it later, but here it is. Here is our section, and this is our new one that we've added with this other blog that is about call to action. So here you can now modify your text. You can add a supporting line behind it, more information about your business. So here you can add it and start modifying it. Of course, you can center it and make it a lighter font as well. And you can of course customize how big it is. So you just added an element into your design. Now the video you can customize, and you can upload from YouTube, from Vimeo, or any other video hosting solution. So you just type in here the URL and it will start showing the video. And you can also add an overlay, which is really cool in our example. So let's add something like this, for example, as an overlay for our video. So when they click, the video will start playing. And another last cool touch when we are building this page is, let's add some kind of a background. Currently we have this background, but we can add some kind of an image, maybe something like this, and we can add an overlay. So this will make, because this is not readable, This is very important to have a very readable text. So this is not readable right now, so we can click on add an overlay, and there you can add something dark with some opacity. So you can just adjust the opacity and make it transparent. So this way you still have some kind of a really cool background, and but still the text is popping out. So this is really cool, really important to have. And here you have some kind of call to action, so you can again adjust the text, you can delete some of the text as well, and the call to action. And make sure that this is something really catchy. So let's say book a call, book a meeting, or book a free training, or something like that, whatever you want the action to be. And just like that, you customize it. And when you are happy with some changes, don't forget to click on the save. That will save what design you've made, and you can preview the actual website, and you can see exactly how it looks right now. We have the new section that we've added, the video, and the area with the call to action. So as you can see, everything is predefined, pre-designed. All you do is modifying the content, the text, the video, the button, if there was an image, the image of course. So you don't have to be a designer to do it. The platform does it everything for you. And design is so important because if you have a well-designed website, that builds trust. And this is the next part. Again, this is for capturing their attention, and having a video is really cool because let's say in 30 seconds video you can show what exactly you do, and a video is worth basically 1,000 images, and an image is worth 1,000 words. So graphics in general are very important for portraying exactly what you want your users to see. And then again, this is for capturing the information, capturing the attention, and pushing people to do some action, and maybe scroll down and to build now the trust. And yeah, like I said, the rest of the page is about building that trust. So you can have sections like testimonials, you can have other sections which are explaining different services. Very important if your business have some kind of benefits of the product or the service, to outline those benefits as well, because that's what the user would see. That's the thing that will help and solve their problems. So think as a user, what exactly you are looking for, what kind of pains do you have, and how you can solve it for them. So here we have an image. Again, you can customize it because we're building a yoga type of a website of some sort, so you can adjust it, you can add the headline, the button, and for the buttons themselves and the text, if you want to change them globally, we can easily do that. So let's just show you here an example how you can change the call to actions globally, because this is very important. And instead of doing it one by one, let me show you how. Of course you can do it one by one, but you can do it for the whole website in general. And you can go to global styling, and from the color palette you have here the primary color, and by default all the colors, all the buttons are using this primary color. And if you change it, let's say our brand is red and we want to use it for all the call to actions, here it is. This is how we set up the red color to be on all the call to actions. Really simple and easy that you have it right now. You can add different changes. Here you can have the background of the whole website to be white on the side, and you can also change all the headlines as well. So you can add a different font. So instead of changing it one by one, not just for your homepage but for your whole website, you can add, for example, some kind of a cool font from Google. So add font and select a font that you want to use, and just pick a font that you like. And let's just pick some that is more different so that you see the difference between the different plans. So let's add Oswald regular, and we can now add it to all the headlines everywhere in our website. So these are globally, that will change everywhere. So you can select Oswald. You can now see how it will change here, because this is an H2 headline, H3 headlines, H4 headlines. They'll all change to this new font that we selected, and we can click on confirm. So now you can see your headline is changed, your red color is everywhere because we selected it, and you can see everywhere it starts changing. Here it wasn't affected. You can remove all the styling, and that will now get the global styling. Here we have a button. We can also change it. So make sure everything is consistent. When you build like call to actions buttons, make sure they're all the same color and the same styling and everything, because that makes the design and the flow more consistent. And then you have other services and things that you can, again, build the trust, show more about your service. Again, testimonials are really important. Happy customers, if you have the ability to show video testimonials, that's the best, because people can actually see actual like case studies, people who are happy of your service. So if you can add some of those. If you don't have, of course, don't include because you don't have them. If you don't have images for testimonials as well, you can just delete the images. These are just placeholders. Everything is customizable, as you can see, so you can create it however you want to fit what you're doing. So just like that, we customized everything to our likes. And lastly, we have a call to action section. And basically every website should end with a call to action, because you want the user to take an action, because that's a lost opportunity if you don't add call to actions everywhere. You want the person to go somewhere, to do something. In our case, we want them to book an appointment, a training or a group training, part of a group training for free, whatever that is. So here you can again change what the wording is and the link to go somewhere. And just like that, we fully customized our website, and we can preview and see how it actually looks with the new section, with a video, with a call to action, and the other modifications that we did. So you can build your homepage. So think of these main characteristics of it. First, capture the attention. That's what the main top area is about. Then is building the trust with the other pages and the other content on the homepage. So make sure that you're building that trust, that you're the right solution for their needs. So building that, with testimonials, with benefits of using the service, some kind of a video, maybe, ratings of your service. All these things are super important. And having a good design of your homepage is so key, because that builds that trust as well. Because if you see a website that looks very bad, it's not well organized, it kind of loses that trust. But having something pretty that somebody spent time optimizing and creating it, that means that you're really focused and care about your business. And lastly, don't add too much text into your pages. Text, heavy text is basically for blogs, it's for articles. It's not for your homepage, especially for your website pages. You have to have a good consistency between text and images. So if you can, always add some images in your presentation of texts. So here, as you can see, everywhere we have some kind of images, like the services. You also have some icons, call to actions. You need some imagery, some kind of videos that will show the business. That really helps in presenting what you're doing, and give enough text so that people are not bored with your website, because if they see 5 paragraphs of text, nobody will read it. They need a nice nice ratio between images and text. So this is how simple it is to modify your page. Of course, there's a lot of things, but again, focus on these things that we discussed, and that will really capture the visitor's attention. And that's general for any page, not just the home page, but the home is of course the most important part. And work on those really catchy headlines and vibrant and nice call to actions that go exactly where you want them to go. And each button, again, you can link to a specific page or a pop-up or anywhere that you want the person to go to. So make sure you have a lot of call to actions throughout your design. And of course, we'll have in another video talking about the navigation, because the navigation is an important part of your homepage, because that's where people would be able to go and navigate to other places, other parts of your website, and to find the exact information they're looking for. So if they are not being able to see everything on your homepage, to go and see your services, to see your pricing, to see your courses, your contacts, your blog, whatever that is. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and in the next one we'll be talking exactly about those other pages that you can create and how to do that with your website. All right, talk to you in the next video.